Okay, it makes me really upset. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to cry, but it really does make me really upset.
Here we are once again talking about Frogneck, aka Frogan, or some people like to call it Hijab of the Hut. That one's incredibly popular. I was one of the people to call it that. I even found some AI generated images of her, and I put it inside one of my thumbnails last time. But if you don't know who this chick is, 3 to 4 months ago I talked about her. Now, what is it that she did? She sat there. Remember the one who was like, I hope all soldiers get PTSD? That stupid take. It was such a dumb take. I don't know how she thought in any which way, shape, or form that she was cooking. And if she was cooking, she definitely ate it. But with that being said, she did that. So many YouTubers started dunking on it. Everybody on the internet started dunking on it. Rightfully so. And then a video was made. It was like a 1 hour compilation of all of her blunders. And what happened was, it is now coming back to light. Coming to the surface. I never seen this video before, and it popped up my feed. So I clicked it, and guys, let me tell you what. This has to be one of the funniest videos I have ever seen in my life. And it's not like one of those things where it's like serious, horrific things that she's done time and time and time and time again. It has to just be... Guys, what if I told you that the chick was built like an inverted snowman who looks like she's about to burst out of her own seams at any moment? Claimed to be a public health expert. I am not making that up, guys. That is not a lie. She actually put public health expert in her Twitter bio. Which it's blowing my mind. And I've made this point before. You have a chick who is severely overweight. Severely, right? Every time you see a clip of her, she's always eating. Yet, despite the fact she makes it her objective to always talk down on America, she goes ahead and she makes it her awesome mission, this awesome mission every single day to dunk on America, criticize it, despite the fact she benefits from every single thing that America has to offer because she is overweight inside of a world where majority of the country doesn't even have open access to food, and she lives inside of a pampered lifestyle in which she had every single thing handed to her by bigger YouTubers and bigger Twitch streamers, which we'll get into those points. We will. The streamer, the rookie of the year, the rising star of the year. But guys, just think about it. Public health expert. Which I have to ask this question before we get into this rising star of the year. You're a public health expert, right? Public meaning not privately owned. Okay. Health meaning like biology. Let's talk about fitness and how to eat healthy, right? Expert, top of the line. You really can't know much more than this. Do you have like are you like a Wikipedia warrior? Are you like one of these citation readers? Do you have like a plaque, a PhD? Is it laminated? Is it on your wall? Is that what you got? Do you? Because if you do, I got a question. Why don't you take your own fucking advice? I think that's a solid question to ask. If you're a public health expert, how come you don't take your own advice? What? Who gave you this? Under what jurisdiction are you a public health expert? Who gave you the thumbs up? And here's the thing, if you were a public health expert, why'd you take it out of your bio when you were called out for it? If you are. This just blows my mind, guys. I am more qualified to be a public health expert than she is because this is what I did with my body. Yeah, this is what I did. Okay? This picture ain't even a month old. So it's just stupid that this chick literally thought that would, like, I don't know, I guess she thought that would, like, go under and go unnoticed. When it's hard to not notice her because anytime she steps, shit rattles. Now this would be going into my next point. I kid you not, this blows me away. Rookies. What is a rookie? A rookie. A rookie means, hey, this is my first time doing this, right? So you get that rookie year, then you get the sophomore year, then you get your junior, and then after your 4th year, you are on and going on your way. So with that being said, can you get a rookie back-to-back years? I don't think you can. Rookie means your first year. So she was Rising Star of the Year in 2022. At least nominated. Lost. Obviously so. Then she won Rookie of the Year, Rising Star of the Year in 2023. Which blows my mind because I need to say this. She goes on the stage. She gets a trophy. What would I would have done if I ain't win this trophy? I guess we'll never know. She goes, sits down, explodes the seat in the crowd. But here's what happens. You were hand-chosen, hand-picked by the Illuminati of Twitch. They had decided to bolster you up, which I always said is the award shows to me are promotion. The Grammys and all that other stuff, it's promotion. It's whoever they think, hey, this is going to bring in the most money. This is who's going to push everything to the top. So you were handpicked as this next star. 2022, 2023, you brought the trophy home. 2024, 2025, we are 4 years in to your first nomination. I guess 3 since your W. And people still don't know who the fuck you are. This is embarrassing. I don't understand it. You struggle to average triple-digit live viewers whilst being handpicked by the elitist of Twitch. Guys, this has to be one of the biggest flops in internet history. I have never seen something like this. That trophy could have went to anybody else and they would have done better. There are people who are probably there who didn't even win, who probably weren't even nominated, and they have bigger platforms than her. Because, I mean, again, what, guys? This is what blows my mind. She is not a political streamer. She's not. You can't convince me that she's a political streamer. What she is, in reality, take this for what it is. She is a couch potato streamer. Every time you click on her stream, she's just sitting there, existing. She is literally just existing on camera. I have seen parts of her streams where she's just sitting there existing. She is doing fucking nothing. She is doing literally nothing other than existing. And then you wonder why you're not growing. Why you are not this rising. So when are you gonna rise? We're waiting for you to rise. You're not gonna rise. You are a couch potato. So you have dudes like Speed, which I'm not a big Speed fan, but he is literally touring the entire world. He's going from country to country to country to country to country to country. Guy's insane. That guy's insane. He's going so many countries, right? You got Kai Cenat where every single one of his streams is some big event, right? Huge events where he's blowing up houses damn near. Hundreds of thousands of dollars going to these streams to keep this ball rolling. Then you got other guys who, sit down, they discuss things that are, gaming, or they have conversation and they decide to bring up certain things or certain topics. There's so many things people do, but every time I've seen one of your streams, you just sit there and just and you do one of the worst things a streamer can do. This to me is a cardinal sin of streaming. You stuff your face. You eat. Every single time, almost every clip I've seen of you, you are eating. Why do you keep eating on stream? Have you no fucking manners? You think this is ASMR? If you want to eat, go make an ASMR channel. Go make a food review channel. If you need to eat so bad and you have to eat on stream to the point where it's taking up portions of your streams, go make a food review or an ASMR channel so you could stuff your fucking face and still have people watch you for stuffing your face. Why don't you go do that? Oh no, because that's thinking. That is thinking, which is something you don't really like to do ya? It's almost like you break out in hives and you start having a cough. You go into anaphylactic shock when you use your fucking brain. Absolutely embarrassing. And here's the thing with this chick. Let me tell you what. You would think after having this platform handed to her, all this pampered treatment, being handpicked by the Twitch Illuminati, you would think she'd be grateful. You would think, oh, one of the most ungrateful individuals you will ever witness. And she is so fragile. I've never seen an individual so fragile before. There's some guy online named Miskiff. I've heard his name hundreds of times. Don't know much about him, so I'm not going to pretend like I do. But this guy literally said, how did she get nominated back-to-back years? That's kind of weird, right? Because it's Rookie of the Year pretty much. Which now his point even has more validity because, well, she still ain't doing nothing with those wins, right? With the win or the dominations, etc. He said that, made fun of himself, saying if there was a falling star of the year, he would win it. Okay, cool. Now, this chick is so stupid. So stupid. She misinterpreted that and thought he was calling her a falling star. Which is not possible because you never had a peak. You can't be. First, I don't know how you. Even in context, let's just say, imagine he did call you a falling star. That would be a lie, because you were never on top. You never had a peak. You never peaked. No one sat there and said, oh, Frogan's in my top 5. You're not in anybody's top 50. You're not in anybody's top 50,000. I will make a video where I name 50,000 better streamers and YouTubers than you. I have no problem doing that. Going on from there, she starts crying. The chick who throws her weight around all the time, which, trust me, she has a lot of it to throw around, she started crying. Oh my God, I don't understand that about me. So he had to come in. He had to say, oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. And then her chat was like, you piece of shit. All her chat was losing it. They were not having it. They had to defend their queen as she cried. What a cry bully. Seriously? The horrible things you say on the internet. And all he said was, yeah, fallen star of the year. That's your boy. Haha, yep. And you misinterpreted that. And now you're gonna cry. What? That just blows my mind, guys. And this is the same chick with the 9/11 cake. Now, let me tell you what. I'm not a stickler for edgy jokes. I am not by any means. But if you're gonna make the edgiest jokes and you're gonna be saying horrific things online all the time, if someone takes a measly, it wasn't even a jab, just how did she get Rising Star back years? How was she nominated for that? I don't get it. If that makes you feel some certain type of way, whilst you're online making 9/11 cakes and saying, hey guys, I'm gonna make this 9/11 cake, that is true. And you're gonna sit there and just be this over-the-top edgy PTSD for soldiers, I hope they all get it, and fucking cry, then you need to do something like, I don't know, get the fuck offline. I think that would help you a lot. That would make the most sense. That would be the next best move. That would be the perfect move. Why do you dish out the absolute most? So guys, you know what? It just clicked. It just clicked. My bad. It just clicked. Alright, guys. Making fun of an event where over 1,000 people had passed away and perished. That's good! Making fun of somebody because they got nominated for an award twice in a row. Not so much. Okay. Okay, Frogneck. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, there's so much more. And the one thing that did blow my mind, this is what made me want to make this video. This is what made me want to make this video, because I had to get this out. Not just because a lot of that stuff was funny. I was actually holding off this video up until I saw that Frogan. She is on Twitter, and she responded to some of the people going after her. I'm not going to name the names of these people because she put some pretty bad labels on them. That's what she did. She liked to misrepresent certain things that were going on and frame people and call them horrendous labels. Labels that will literally destroy your career. Like that. That's how you can pretty much, imagine what label she was throwing around, right? And that's what she likes to do. But are you going to cry again? So now here we go. Frogan throwing around labels that will defame and destroy your career because the way she represents things, right? Things that will completely damage you. And even the stigma of some of these labels can do a lot of damage. Has no problem throwing around those labels. No problem. No problem. But don't ask her where she was during those Twitch award shows. Don't bring up the Twitch award shows. That's her 9/11. Those Twitch award shows. She was so happy singing. I hope I win again. You gonna get Rising Star again? Is that what we're gonna do? Guys, can we get her? That would be the greatest thing. Can we all get together as like a community and try to get her to win Rising Star a second time in 2025? I think we should just make that a meme where she wins Rising Star each and every single year. Because she's never gonna rise. She's just not going to. Unless you like watching people just be boring. Unless you just like watching people sit down and eat and literally just, it's almost like it's an exhibit almost. It's almost like an exhibit. If you just like watching humans live, her streams are right up your alley. That's it. That's amazing. You're just watching her live. She'll sit there, probably paint her nails, probably pick her nose, go into her bed and go to sleep, probably read a book. You'll watch her eat. You'll watch her, do her hair, just watching her live. So if you like watching humans live, her streams are just for you. So with that being said, I'm your boy Cold Raven. I haven't said this in a long time. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. And there ain't no leaving.